What's good, y'all? This is your boy Dream Big, and I'm back with another video for you guys. Nah, seriously, it's your boy Chris. When we in this thing with another video for you guys, man. I got some. This is gonna be a great video. I know y'all see it in the title. First off, um, First and foremost, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit that subscribe button. If you want to stay up to date with every time I drop a video, make sure you hit that notification bell. Because if you don't hit it, you're not going to get notified when I drop it. You're just going to be subscribed and you're never going to get notified. So make sure you hit that bell so you stay up to date with every video that I drop. Now today, you already know I'm from New York, from Brooklyn, New York, New York City. And I'm just going to tell you how I feel about leaving New York and living somewhere like Seattle. So, as you know, if y'all from New York, most likely y'all either from New York or whatever, if y'all watching this video. So if you know you're in New York, New York is fast paced, you're jam packed, you live on top of each other. There's millions of people used to living on top of each other. There's long lines for restaurants, coffee shops. Um, most places mostly take cash and stuff. If you hit in the corner store and stuff, so you can't use your card everywhere. And New York got the public transportation. You got trains and buses pretty much that can take you anywhere 24/7, all times of the day. And we still got the taxi cabs and the gypsies and the dollar vans, depending on what borough you in. But the most important thing is in all five boroughs, it's really New York in general is a high cost of living. Living in New York is super expensive, and you don't really get that convenience for where you live. And then in Seattle's way more convenient to live in. Um, because New York has a higher concentration of people, with the longer lines for pretty much everything. You don't have to go searching for a park as long as you would have in New York City. And, parking isn't that as expensive. You try to go park in New York City, you drop it at least 20. Bare minimum, you drop in 20. So I haven't seen anything like that. And, in New York, you can't really park on the street. You got to go find a parking lot. And, there's plenty of space in Seattle, and there's plenty of jobs. There's it's not as competitive, so I would definitely say that's a big pro for living in Seattle versus New York. And the cost is a bit lower. It's not it's not as crazy. The Seattle in general is still the one of the most expensive cities in America, and you definitely see that. But you definitely gonna get amazing scenery. The scenery with Mount Rainier and the lakes, and they got the boardwalk, they got Pike Marketplace. There's a lot of great sceneries, and not to say New York definitely has the Statue of Liberty, Empire State Building, Brooklyn Bridge, Manhattan Bridge. Um, and you got Yankee Stadium. We have all the stadiums. There's so much to do in New York. So when it comes to having activities and concerts and events and barbecues and block parties, festivals, and all types of stuff, auto shows at the Javits Center. We got Madison Square Garden that hosts the circus and whole bunch of stuff. There's like no comparison. You got 34th Street. Let's not even get to Times Square. You got New Year's, the ball drops, Times Square, and you just gotta, it's just a tourist attraction in New York. So you just get totally different vibes going from city to city. And I guess another big factor in living in New York versus Seattle is than New York with the weather. You feel me? Like gray skies, and it's cloudy in Seattle. That's expected. But to be honest, and I've been here all summer, and it hasn't really rained. It's been sunny. It's been pretty much 80 degrees or above all summer long, and it hasn't rained. You know, a couple days it was a little cloudy, a couple mornings, but it cleared up by the afternoon. So it's just crazy to me. And New York can have any type of weather at any type of any time. You know, depending on the season, you can go from rain, sun, and snow in the same day. You feel me? So it's just different. But you know, during the fall, you know, it's gonna be gray skies, cloudy, and you know, I heard, you know, when you go to work, it's gonna be dark, and then when you leave work, it's gonna still be dark, like really cloudy, and it's gonna. And when people say it rains in Seattle, it's like a really light rain, like you could barely tell. So I don't know, but y'all just gotta check it out yourselves. You know, that's basically how I feel. And you know, the big thing, like if you watch my previous video on living in Seattle while being black, it's just you know, it's just a lack of culture. I feel like compared to living in somewhere like New York, where it's kind of like a melting pot, different cultures in different neighborhoods. I feel like Seattle's like very highly, it's high Asian, Spanish, um, definitely Caucasian, and we're like we're definitely in the way lower on the spectrum here. You know, it's to the point, like I said in my last video, you see a brother, a sister, you kind of do that Wakanda forever. R.I.P. to Chad Boswick. You know, sad story, but you know, y'all get the vibe. Like you get that, you do that Wakanda forever stance. So you giving the, you know, Black Power, you know, fists. You feel me? So I don't know, but that's my experience. I would love to hear your experiences if you're planning on moving to Seattle, or if you're uh you know, if you just moved here. I just want to know y'all experience, what y'all think. Comment if you like the video. Like I said, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and I'm out.